What up, world? It's Machiavelli the Don. This reaction is about holding women accountable. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe bell. Holding women accountable. That's real talk, because ladies, I hold men accountable. So, women out there, if you're watching this, you should hold women accountable as well. You know what I'm saying? It's just big facts. Because when you do that, it holds the logic. Because if you don't hold the logic at the same time and hold women accountable, then and you try to say, I hate when a woman try to say, well, I'm just speaking for myself. No, you got to speak for all, because when you don't do that, you're part of the problem. And I told that to women before in the past. You can't just say, you can't just say it's just about you. It's not. Hit that like button. It's not just about you. It's not. You know what I'm saying? It's not. It's not just about you. It's about, you gotta hold all women, because women that's twerking with all these crazy ass lashes, with the long extra, read all about it, fingernails, you know what I'm saying? That's the problem. And then it's just like when a woman, like I said, women gotta stop doing that. Just like when I brung up the one problem, you know what I'm saying, about the city bus driver, right? You know what I'm saying? You gotta hold a woman accountable, like I hold her, because she was part of the problem. Especially when she, like I said, city bus driver, she was at my job. And she gave me her number. And when she said that, oh, well, it's people right here. Well, she said that like in the text message. I'm thinking, like I said, I thought she had a brain. When she said that on the text, like, oh, well, I gave you my number because it was people out there and I didn't want to be, you know, I didn't want to look like, I didn't want you to look like a fool. So, to where it's just like, huh? Like, and I'm like, and I'm thinking to myself, like, bitch, that don't make no sense. So at the same time, what you telling me is that you will give a man your number for no reason and act like it's okay. And even though you on some bullshit, that's not being a woman. I thought that she was a woman, but she showed me that she's just a little kid. Just a little kid. Mm. Another one that I hold women accountable, and this is another chick. Offered dating app, right? So the problem with her was, when a person, it's like, ladies, when you say something to a man or whatever, you have to hold yourself accountable, because if you lie, then what's the point of keeping your word if you're gonna lie about it? Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like button. Cause the problem was with her, right? She was like, yeah, tomorrow we had a long conversation, right? And out of the long conversation, like as I kind of got to know her, she would, I can hear a little grudge, at the end of her vocals, at the end of her vocal cords, kind of a little bit, because I think because she was an Aquarius, right? And, she was like, yeah, I'll text you. Yeah, no, text me tomorrow. No, no. She was like, call me tomorrow. We can rap more. I'm like, all right, you know, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? You know, and that's where I holded her accountable for it. So, and like I say, with women doing all this bullshit, hating niggas, you know what I'm saying? Having these crazy ass slumber parties, you know, going, traveling to Miami and all that shit, doing a hot girl summer, goofy ass shit. It's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Hit that like button. I'm just up here. Let women know they gotta hold themselves accountable for their actions, cause it's about actions. I can't deal with a woman if you're not gonna be real. Don't say you're gonna do something and don't do it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sick of trying to hear ladies saying, "Oh well, that ain't me." You know what I'm saying? I don't do that. You know what I mean? I don't do that. Like, but or they say I don't do that, or well, I'm just gonna hold myself accountable. I don't know about the other women. Like, no, you gotta hold the other women too, because when you don't do that, you're part of the problem. So you trying to say to where women nowadays, when they say stupid shit like that, when you do that, you don't, you're not helping the fucking problem. You know what I mean? You're not helping the problem. You're not solving the problem when you do shit like that. Because you gotta hold women accountable. I hold men accountable. You know what I'm saying? And there's fucked up men out here, but women gotta stop bumping their head at the same time. You bump your head on the same rock 3, 4 times, you ended up, now your body has ended up with 60,000 miles. Don't blame me. You can't blame me. You know what I'm saying? You can't blame me. Like I said, like how I had to diss the bus driver. You know what I'm saying? After I blocked her and shit like that, then she came. I remember, and this was where I was still. It was where I was doing security at. I think it was the Greyhound that I was doing security at, and I remember seeing her again, but I didn't say shit to her because she turned it out to act to she turned it out to let me know that yeah, she's still in middle school. When you want to play games and you're supposed to be a grown woman, you're letting me know that you're still a little kid in middle school. You're still a little kid. Still a little kid. Hit that like button. Ladies, it's gotta stop. I'm just being real. It's gotta stop. You gotta stop acting like, oh, I'm not the problem, such and such. When more times that I see since 2025, women has been more the problem. You know what I'm saying? And they're not saying that they're not the problem at all. They just trying to say that they're the problem. I mean, they're trying to say that men are the problem and we're not. It's really them because they do most of the bullshit. They do most of the divorces be on them. Us men, we try to stay and handle the shit out. You know what I'm saying? Even if we argue, which every relationship a person is gonna argue, but at the same time, don't try to blame or validate me when I want to go sit on the couch and just watch a few hood movies and get up with you later. You know what I'm saying? That's how it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? Because we all make mistakes. All make mistakes. None of us is perfect. And ladies, y'all gotta stop acting like y'all are perfect. And you're really not. Hit that like button. You're really not. You're not perfect. Especially when you got all this makeup and on you and stuff like that. And plus, another thing, ladies, stop getting this bull nose ring. That shit is ugly. That shit is ugly. I remember I said that on Facebook. And women with this bull nose ring, stop that. That shit is ugly. Like you're not that's you're not trying to show. You're showing the world that you're still a kid. I just feel that you know you ain't gotta get all these piercings. I get it, but it's like stop the bullshit. You know, stop the bullshit. You know, you don't have to keep playing games. You know, everybody gotta like you. That's just saying. That's just my opinion. I don't like the bull nose ring. That's not gonna tell a man with resources to marry you. I'm just speaking facts. You feel me? I'm just speaking facts. That's why I'm preaching now to for ladies to stop and think about what you doing, because all that city girl, hot girl summer shit, that shit is gonna play out. All that bubblegum wannabe rap shit, it's gonna play out. I'm just being honest. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. Holding women accountable. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, you need to start letting women to hold themselves accountable. Don't get on platforms and try to act like, oh yeah, I'm Miss Perfect, and I just think about myself. I'm not gonna hold these other, I don't care about what the other women are doing, but I'm just speaking on me. No, you gotta speak on them too, cause that's the problem. It's the problem. You feel me? And then that's why I speak on that. I speak on that because the shit is real. The shit is real, The shit is real. And you gotta stop. It's gotta stop. You feel me? Ladies, wake up. Hold them accountable. You gotta hold yourself accountable. Because y'all are not perfect. Especially y'all running to go get acrimony every fucking, after a year, after 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, 7 years. Like, that's not love. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you got married. You feel me? You don't love this nigga. Especially it's just like you trying to look at the outcome. And doing that shit ain't 100, ladies. It's not 100. You feel me? I'm just being real. It's just like you gotta hold yourself